After years of putting together real estate transactions in Calgary, I've learned many things about property inspections and inspectors. Whether you're buying your first or your forever home, it's one of the biggest investments you'll ever make. And yet, I still meet people willing to skip one of the most important steps, the home inspection. You see, the value of a home isn't just in its price in a moment of time. It's also in how the property stands up over the years, and of course, the memories you'll build inside it. One of the best ways to ensure that those memories start off happy is by having a qualified inspection before fully committing to the purchase. That's why I always say, don't fall in love with a house until you know what its secrets are. Let me tell you about a young couple I worked with. They were excited and ready to buy a home we found in Crescent Heights. It was small but had loads of character and was on a quiet street. It was clean, appeared well maintained, and was staged to perfection. But during the inspection, a few problems surfaced. The first was an inadequate electrical panel. The second were signs of condensation in the attic, and we also discovered a crack in the foundation with evidence of water penetration. I had pointed out the electrical issue when we first viewed the property, but the attic and foundation concerns were revealed by our inspector. In the end, that $500 inspection saved my buyers nearly $15,000 in future repairs. That inspection gave us the ability to walk away from the purchase or to attempt to negotiate by having the seller adjust the price to compensate for the deficiencies. In the end, we were able to renegotiate the price, and those buyers are now happy homeowners. So, how do you know if your inspector is qualified? In Alberta, inspectors must be licensed through the provincial government. That means they've completed a certified education program and a supervised test inspection. So when you hire a licensed inspector, you're not just paying for a walkthrough. You're buying trained observation, thermal scanning, moisture detection, and insight backed by both regulation and experience. It's a powerful thing to have on your side. So what gets inspected and what's covered? Really, the list is extensive, but it amounts to everything that keeps a home functioning properly and healthy. The roof, attic, insulation, foundation, basement, grading. Also the electrical, plumbing, and heating. Even the appliances and ventilation. In the winter, Calgary temperatures can swing from plus 20 degrees to minus 20 in 24 hours. Over time, this can cause hidden problems. Identifying these types of deficiencies is where a professional inspector becomes not just helpful, but essential. A competent inspector uses a comprehensive checklist, so there's no rushing and no details get overlooked. Of course, nothing lasts forever, and everything in a home has a life expectancy. So no matter the condition of a home, expect that there will be some deferred maintenance. There are also potential insurance and health hazards that a qualified inspector will make you aware of. Things like poly-B plumbing, aluminum wiring, radon, and asbestos. If these are found, oftentimes your inspector will recommend that a specialist be called in and possibly a contractor for estimates. It's worth noting that most inspectors do not test for radon. If that's a concern, contact a certified radon remediation company. If you are having Rob Johnstone help you find your home, he has several fast-cycling radon test meters that can be used for base testing. And here's something else to keep in mind about inspections. Inspections are about pulling back the covers and revealing reality by providing a reliable third party's opinion. It's to help you make an informed decision. Inspections are not about finding the flawless perfect home, because that never happens. No home is perfect. There is always something found during an inspection. Yes, I've had clients walk away from homes based on what came up during the inspection, and they always thank me for helping them to avoid a problem. Without exception, we moved on, and they found something better. Something that people often don't think about is to watch out for conflicts of interest. Many inspectors get referrals from realtors. Now most inspectors are honest, thorough, and dedicated to their work, but it only makes sense that when someone's business depends on realtor referrals, there can be pressure to make the deal work for the realtor's benefit. So, talk directly to your inspector before hiring and ask where their business comes from. Ask if they rely on advertising or client and realtor referrals. If most of their work comes from realtors, it's a red flag. And if being referred to an inspector by your realtor, don't be shy about asking your realtor the same types of questions. Because the truth is, you need someone in your corner who is loyal to you and not loyal to ensuring that the sale goes through for the realtor's benefit. What about the cost? In Calgary, inspections typically range from $500 to $600. Yes, it's an extra expense, but compared to the cost of an unseen problem, it's an investment worth making. Remember, a house is more than bricks and sticks and floor coverings. It's a big investment, and it's where your life will happen. You owe it to yourself to buy smart. A good inspection gives you peace of mind, negotiating power, and the confidence that your foundation, literally and figuratively, is solid. Thanks for watching, and if you're stepping into Calgary's real estate market, Rob Johnstone has decades of experience, can guide you through the entire process. Just click the link to the contact page and connect.